Hello, hello, hello. Yes, miracles have happened. Gavin got a notification before the stream had ended. Well, that's a good thing, I guess. At least the streams go straight out, so if you inevitably miss the actual live stream, you do get to watch it back if you so wish, and you're that bored. Anyway, so we've got Gavin, we've got Cornish, aka Maddie, Howard, Phil. A few of you guys trickling in and actually tapping on that keyboard. Slowly get my head around the actual new way of live streaming. Basically, long and the short is you actually need to be prepared now, which, well, I'm not. Okay, so I guess we can go in game. This is actually my first time in FarmSim today. I didn't record a FarmSim video for tomorrow. We have a Euro Truck Sim video that I will not delete this time. That will go out tomorrow. Instead, I just needed a break from FarmSim, honestly, recording it. So I won't bore you guys too much with bale stacking unless you guys are that bored and you really want to see bale stacking. I wouldn't say bored, but yeah. It needs to be done, unfortunately. I'm doing good, Victor, by myself. And first, what's up? Lord 40, hello. I need some better trailers that are horrible. Yeah, tell me about it. We need some header trailers that are actual standard trailers instead of dollies. Dolly style trailers. You good, very good, very, very good. Oh, dang, this is a tune. Coming in strong with the tune straight away. I very much like the breakdown in that beat. Yeah, it's from the Polish pack. That was in the mod contest. Now, am I correct in saying there was no mods that dropped today? I thought that was kind of strange. I've been looking on and off all day, and nothing in the mod test list is huge today. Nothing yet, yeah, unless they're going to be stupidly late tonight. There's one in the test list which grabbed my attention instantly. And, it's a, was it Yamaha or something like that? Dumper truck, but it's tracked. Why? Why do we need that in FarmSim? Will I end up downloading it if it releases? Yes, I will. I'll find a use for it somewhere, but why? Wouldn't you think they would have bought the fast tracks over from 17 considering they have changed a lot? What do you mean, the older modelled ones that they don't sell anymore? Yes. That's why they didn't bring them over. JCB don't sell them, JCB aren't going to want them to be really promoted. More than likely. I mean, you got to remember this is a huge advertising billboard for these companies. 9 times out of 10. Which I'm surprised they don't allow the older stuff up. Well, they may allow it. Giants may not be seeking the permission. But at the end of the day, if you're getting your brand out there, it's good promotion no matter what. Give this a go. And it's the pain in the ass the fact it doesn't take telehandler equipment. I think that's kind of ridiculous. But this thing's awesome. It's nice to have a, well, let's be honest, a really old telehandler in the game. Other than Matt's telehandler that we had in the classic pack. A 3CX, why would you want a backhoe in Farming Sim? Yeah, I get a lot of farms probably have them on there, but in reality, do we need backhoes in the game? No. Oh, I'm doing good, babe. What about yourself? Hey, Ford. Tom, what's up? I'll go get that lonely bale up in the top corner here. Hey, Tom, what's up? I'm doing good. What about yourself? Chris, I don't think I said hello to you. Are we now? Crap. There we go. Those from Class Pack would be good. They weren't from the Classic Pack, though. Those weren't Matt's, they were remade. I asked Matt about that, and yeah, they were. Not his. And obviously, Matt doesn't have any control of releasing that stuff because, well, the Classic Pack was under contract. Got a notification tonight, unlike last couple of nights. MS. Oh, it's been brutal, dude. Do you know how to attach things to that as I bought it and telehandler attachment? You need front loader. For whatever reason they made this a front loader attacher. I have no idea why. Stupid idea. But you need front loader. So if you want to use telehandler attachments on it, get the CSZ pack or whatever it is, and they have attachments for that. So adapters, basically, is what I would recommend. Which is what I was doing for a little while there with the old bale fork, but with this one you can just simply insert it to front loader. Hey, it's Vin, what's up? What's up, Lundy? Looks like your stream figured out. Yeah, we had it going yesterday. Potentially. It just doesn't make too much sense to me why they would have done it. I don't see the logic there. I wasn't going to load this trailer, but, well, I guess we're pretty much here now at this point. I feel like that telehandler will be able to lift 2 of those bales IRL. I don't know. 2 hydraulic rams there. I have no idea. These things are probably a lot more stout than they look, as far as lifting capability. There we go. That being said, it's straw, so it's going to be a lot lighter than probably a normal hay bale or something like that. But then even then, hay's grand scheme of things is going to be fairly light. I don't know. I guess it depends on how high you were lifting them too. Hey, Servidor, what's up? Music seems a bit loud. Yeah, Connor, it's up on the mod hub. I completely missed it. It was Cuz that pointed it out to me. It's a Fleagle one. If that'll help you in your search for it. It's basically like the curve fab of the old days, as you can see. It's not like the one I was using, which unfortunately was private. This one is out on the in-game mod hub for PC only. Honestly, I think it's using basically the same script that the curve fab was using. Honestly, no matter what it was, it could have been a Lizard branded bale fork. It's the fact that it had that locking script on it that I cared for. It wasn't because it was a Curfab bale fork. I'd never heard of it before in my life up until Farm Sim. I'm doing good, David. What about yourself? But unfortunately, no on Black Sheep because it can't go on console. Chances of them remaking it are slim. Very slim. And we have a new model IRL for wheel steer. Sim says wheels front steer. Oh, nice. Now, this model was probably still in the infancy of the telehandlers, presumably. I don't know what year this would be. Anyone for tea and biscuits? What a username. What a name. And no, hate tea. Helps if I'm like completely on the trailer too. After I've loaded this trailer up, we'll probably go do something else for a bit. What that'll be, I don't know. We'll find something. The chalky ones. Well, I've got a feeling that's probably Matt right there. How more British can you get to? The chalky ones though. Good lord. We should do some ploughing. If I'm doing ploughing, it'll be with the Colty plough on the 9RT. Oh, that bale's flipped over too. If in England they call cookies biscuits, what do you call biscuits? I know exactly what you're on about, Hector, and I have no damn idea. Wouldn't that be like a scone, however you want to pronounce it? Anyone did just subscribe. Welcome to Atlantic Family. Hope you enjoy your stay. I haven't had to say that in friggin' goodness how many months. Seem to be losing subs quicker than we can gain them though. This back end of this year. I know. And yeah, it does seem the bales are way too light in the game. The round bales handle way better than they used to. The squares have almost gone back to how they used to handle. Which is irritating. It's something I noticed as soon as I started to do square bale work when the game first dropped. At that point in time, obviously I couldn't say anything about it, but yeah, the square bales do feel different from what they did. In 17 it feels. Way. Yeah, don't turn it full tilt. Oh, the end is nigh. It's probably another trailer load. Maybe he likes, dislikes. Dislikes? Can't see my direct family, obviously. Likes? Better country. Better, I don't know, way of life, if you like. Happier. It's more personal stuff than anything. Jess is obviously here. Yeah, I'm like gonna need 20,000, so I'll take this all the way down. I can't remember now. I did know. It's unbranded because it's on console. The guy who made it on his Facebook page, he has the branded version of it. I want to say it's a Rebel, but I can't remember. As far as just living goes though, Hector, and I've missed my turn again like I did yesterday, there is literally, I can honestly say, there is nothing I miss from the UK. Yeah, I don't tend to... I try and not go through the hedges a lot, but there's times where it's just like, you know what, I can't be asked, screw it. We're going through. Jobs are good. Wonder if they were going to release the auto stock of that. I don't know. I have no damn idea. I'm sure someone will come out with an auto loader for like these type of trailers. Fingers crossed. And then I'll start doing the Hestons a lot more. But after stacking these manually, I don't mind stacking them in the shed manually. But stacking all of these in on the trailer, yeah, I'm done for a bit. Yeah, I don't know how if it would have to be PC only. It depends on how they got it to work. These are available on console because they work off the stock in-game auto-load stuff. So really it's just squares and round bales that they work with. These bales obviously have some sort of different ID. So how that all will work, I don't know. I'm sure someone will. Unless it'll be the ones that have the scripts. Like I used to use. Yeah, this truck is full. I for sure think Heston should be in game, though we'll probably potentially never put these smaller bales in if they stick to a slot limit on consoles. Obviously, that will fill up the slot limit on consoles stupidly quick. So I do not think they'll ever do small bales if they keep the slot system. Heston bales, obviously you get them more for your slot, so there's no reason why they won't and can't do Heston bales. How, it could be another DLC they do if they so wished. But I drove one of them back in the day. Oh, nice. Hey, Big Tony, what's up? Not that I know of, Hector. I think we've got a games night going on Saturday. Mods just dropped. Really? Well, I'll have a look when we're unloading and crashing into a car. Board games? You betch. Oh, for the love of God, the traffic. As far as board games, who knows? Need to stream, what's up, dude? ABB plays. How's it going? Come on. Hey, the Western Husky, how's it going? And let's have out and see, apparently, bad mods. If any of them are any good for me personally. The Limpkin pack's been updated, or the Limpkin pack has been updated, should I say. That'll be somewhat decent. Oh, it's just an update. Homemade cage. There's been a lot of those cages for transportation stuff. The forklift. That actually seems pretty decent, the forklift. I would take a look at that if I was you guys. And what we got? Some sort of plow? Or silage shield? Public utilities, as well as farming, construction, and overall snow clearing. That actually seems pretty decent. That snowplow looks good. And some sort of new trailer system, which, yeah, not for me. And a new GEO for Italy. There you go, that's the new mods. Hey, Judd. Alright, back this up. Hestons are 4x4, 8 foot long. And in the game, they're 4x3. Hold on. How on earth can you know what they are in game? How can you work that out? My cousin and I. In FS17, how long was it before seasons come to console? Quite a while. Quite a while. With seasons in 17, it was way different because it was basically people had access to it a lot quicker as far as them putting it up on GitHub. People found it very quick. Test and beta require more power to pull. IRL more than likely, in game doesn't seem like it. Not yet, Judd. Not yet. With it being so warm out, in reality, if there being much of that around, it's probably slim. Although recently, with the AC being on, my nose has been getting stuffy, so we're gonna have to check the air filter for that. Not getting the class a lot because they're literally just the what? How's class a Green Massey Ferguson? Makes no sense, Howard. Absolutely none. Class is anything but a Green Massey Ferguson. Oh, is that actually empty? Oh, sweet. They look like that. How does a class look identical to a Massey Ferguson? Like, how does a class look anything like? Do we even have a Massey in these large tractors? Yeah, we do. A Massey Ferguson. And I've heard some stupid stuff, but that is definitely up there of being completely stupid. And they have 4 tires or 2 tires on each corner. They have headlights, taillights, the cab in the middle. But that's about the only resemblance I ever see. Okay, start. For real? Oh, I did make the own course, didn't I? Oh well. I guess we'll harvest him. Oh, they are, yeah, for sure. Class used to be Renault, yeah. John Deere have got nothing to do with Renault as far as I know. I think Class bought them out. What a pizza cross. No, Class took over Renault. Yeah, they did. Do they still run John Deere engines, or do they go to the ADCO stuff? Catch you out of me. Hey, Jake. Can't wait to see what's upstairs for GPS. Yeah. No Webster, he's gonna go far with it. From what I said, I'm hoping he does get the adaptive curve in it at some point. I think what he's initially getting ready is an initial release, and then he'll start working on that crap. Massey and Renault did have partnership at one point, same with JD, just before they sold half of their stakes in... Oh really? Interesting. Why? A 450, forget it. Seriously, Judd, as a day-to-day vehicle, a 450 is stupid. You're at least going to want something that's comfortable to ride in. A 330 even. The one Bill has is a decent ride, but it's still... Well, it's meant to hold weight. Not your ass around basically all the time. What does the R in John Deere... in John Deere? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I think it's just a model. The newer models. Usually, I know on the smaller stuff, the R is the premium one, if you like. For example, you've got the... Even in game, you've got the 7M or 6M. Whatever it is, a 6M, right? But you still have the R model of that. So it's almost like the premium one. But you get into the 7Rs, the 9s, 8s, and all of that lot. They are all R models, so I don't know. I'm doing good game, boss. What about yourself? When it's ready, Jake. When it's ready. It's an open beta right now for PC, so PC is testing it for console effectively, but it'll come when it's ready. It's a big mod that needs a lot of... Well, it has a crap ton of scripts and everything in it, so... It's one of these ones that... Be patient with. Big time. Yeah, RT's truck version. T for tracks. You'd have to look that up. I think it's just model designation, really. I think I know the tractor you're on about, but I'm not 100%. Glad I caught that at my peripheral. Dang. Yeah, when Glass first came out, they had a massive backers. Axel. Yeah, someone was just saying that too. Do you ever get a new controller or fix one? I bodged the one that I had, basically. I put electrical tape on the actual switch itself and it seemed to have fixed it. The money that I got for a new controller from a couple of you guys, though, it will be put aside for the inevitable of this one completely failing. Yeah, R is just a zero number thing. Oh, it's a... Class JD Massey to use their own. Class do on some of their stuff, not everything. John Deere I can't speak for, but I know Class for their bigger combines and stuff like that use Mercedes engines. I think even their Jaguars and stuff like that, they're Mercedes engines. Hell, I think even John Deere and the big 9 RTs, for example, no, RXs. RXs? Yeah, the tracked ones. They use Cummins engines, I believe. There's no row crop basically for any of them, if you think about it, cuz. For the American variety or variation. FS19 should bring out Cobra Park Farm. Great map. Well, Bullet Bill quit, so they can't bring out Cobra Park Farm. It's not Farming Simulator 19 or Giants Map 2 bring out. As much as I like small tractors in game, you can't do much with them. Yeah. We need to get a map that's got some smaller stuff, but there again, I'd love to see older tractors, like from the 50s, 60s, 40s. But we've not got a map that would suit them or equipment for them. No, he quit. I don't think the official line was ever he was taking a break. It's, yeah. He stepped away because he wasn't a big fan of 19. To be fair, there's been a few modders that have just stepped back from 19 because they didn't care for it. Again, Game & Boss, it's not Farming Simulator's mod to bring, or Giants mod to bring to the game. And the chances are we won't see Black Sheep bring... If you're on about Black Sheep, which you probably are, because you're too young to probably remember FS13 Massey Ferguson pack. The Black Jeep one, I highly, highly doubt we'll see that. That thing was a hot mess. The models on it were horrific. It was a really bastardized version of Matt XJS's 698 from FS15 or 17, was it? I want to say it was 15. I don't blame them, they don't get paid much. What do you mean they don't get paid much? If you've got decent quality maps going up and you've got a lot of downloads, yeah, the modders do get paid a good amount for what they did. 15, I did a reskin of it. That's right, yeah. Hey, Car Club. Yeah, it would be cool. Burn straw like they did in the old days. Yeah, could you imagine? Game would probably crap itself with the smoke particles. Hey, how's stuff? What's up? The Massive 300 pack was good on 17. 300 pack. Are you on about Peter J's? Probably Peter J's one you're on about, right? Oh my god, this thing needs fuel. Yeah, I'm going to stop harvesting right now because we have 79 litres of fuel. Bit excessive, but why not? Yeah, it will. Always has done, Howard. I'm not even going to test that because I know the answer to it. When fuel runs out, it's always stopped you. And chat goes eerily quiet. Season on 19, love it. Not much more to say. That's huge dynamicness to the game, which is always very, very, very good. If you broke down on a big tractor in real life, would AA be able to tell you? Clearly not. Well, we made it so far until I screwed up while reading chat. Let's be honest, AA probably don't have the equipment to move a big tractor. Emphasis on a big tractor. Smaller ones, sure, they could probably pull up in a roll bed, whatever you want to call them, and be able to tow it. But a big tractor like this, for example, you'd probably need a heavy recovery truck for transport trucks, and then a low loader to basically winch it on to the low loader. Have they fixed the... There is a way around that, cuz. It's a pain in the ass, but the pack that dropped recently, or the mod that dropped recently, so you can use the admin commands, use that. Oh, it's fun. Beautiful. Could you imagine? And they wouldn't be able to flat tow it for obvious reasons of the fact of four-wheel drive system. They'd have to put dollies on it, and good luck putting dollies on a tractor. Ah, pretty good, Kevin. What about yourself? Probably struggle with 150. Depends what their roll-offs are rated for. Weight they can carry. The ones the AA have, that I personally have seen, have always been for light commercial vehicles, see vans, nothing more than vans, and cars. Oh, that's possibly not good, Kevin. Hopefully everything goes okay. What's your plan after you finish harvesting this field? We'll probably bale it, but I will be baling it with a standard bale instead of the Hestons, and I think we finished. Yeah, we did. I kept the game running, so the other field is colty ploughed. That's really it. We need to spray the weeds, I think, in the field over there, and that's it. There's not a whole lot more to do. We can't plant these fields because of the crop I want to put in there. I'm doing good, Walking Fox. What about yourself? Wasn't Los Mods for 19 come out? Because there's been a lot in the testing list. I think it's bail this week, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it'll be full. For sure. I've got the crop to do it, why might as well do it and make the extra cash. Hey Adrian, how's it going? Oh, and you're in stream? Jeez, Kevin. Well, happy times at least. What's the fast run mod called? I have no idea. I've got the cheat mode enabled from Gamescom. Yeah, the Q18 was away before Gamescom as well, so it was just an extra bottleneck. Some of the Q18 were. Probably a good chunk of them were away. They were on vacation, from what I understand. Which, they're human beings, they need to take time off too, just like everyone. But Beanson, you're new here, welcome. We can oh yeah, we can finish this. And that will be the second harvest in seasons over and done with. And that'll be almost us done for today too. Which, it will probably make sense once I'm done harvesting this field, taking our grain down to the field, or to the field, geez, the farm, I will probably call it quits. For 17, a lot more mods come out, then 19, I don't know. There's been quite a few, Victor. If you have a look, there's been quite a few. Especially if you look at just sheer page numbers from around this time last year to then, there has definitely been quite a few. The big thing for me, from what I've seen, is there's not as many upcoming modders, it seems, or people to take the spot of the people that have left us. I mean, without the correct, well, not the correct, but decent tutorials out there, short of just a lot of trial and error on people, they're not really... There's nothing out there to help people, to aid people. Even the stuff the Giants put out, the very little they put out, isn't the greatest to get upcoming people decent. I have no idea, cause unless Oxy's been in here, I don't know. I thought Lone Oak failed, right? I'm right in saying Lone Oak failed at some point. I'm pretty sure he fixed that straight away, so that... I was hoping that would be out this week, but who knows? That's the ideal. Thank you, Ford. I do not like the way that rolled forward. Gosh, I do. Yeah, we'll go dump our grain and that will be it for the night. We got a decent amount done. We're almost done that field. We're done harvesting. So really, it's just a case of roll on, baling this tomorrow. I got you, Lonnie. What do you mean you got me? You got what? Ah, thank you. Much appreciated. Hopefully it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does. Depends what mood YouTube's in. Let's be honest here. I guess we can return the bin as well. See if we can drive down here without binning it. No, there's a fence post. Very good, Chris. Create a bit yourself. We're just going back down to the yard to dump the grain, and that's where we're calling it for tonight's stream. Would have been going about an hour, give or take. Shows. I've never heard of that map, so I couldn't even tell you. Yeah, notifications are always funky. Unfortunately, isn't that the truth? How notifications are funky and whether my videos even show up in your sub boxes are probably questionable at times. I'd guess, Sam, dodgy mods. If it was laggy without any mods, then your computer's probably not the best for playing the game. Catch you later, Ford. Alrighty, as we are tipping this lot, I will bid you guys farewell. I hope you have enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow, in theory, as per usual. Until next time, catch you guys later. See ya.